Metatron, the Archangel who keeps the sacred records of creation, bring you a call that echoes throughout the cosmos. The Celestial Assembly has been convened, bringing together the great guardians of divine light. This meeting is not only a moment of spiritual union, but a reminder that humanity never walks alone. The archangels, in their infinite wisdom, keep a constant vigil over the human world. Each one plays a unique role in supporting souls facing the challenges of earthly existence. This assembly is a manifestation of divine care, a joint effort to align heavenly forces with the paths that you, children of creation, choose to tread. Here, heaven not only observes but acts on your behalf. This is a crucial moment. With every meeting like this, energies are released, portals open, and messages of light reach Earth. The assembly is the bridge between the divine and the human, an opportunity for individual and collective transformation. Listen, for this message is meant for you. The Celestial Assembly is a sacred and unique event, a gathering of divine forces whose purpose transcends human understanding. When we mention an assembly, the imagination turns to grandiose gatherings, but this one goes beyond that. It is the perfect alignment between heaven and earth, a space where the archangels, bearers of light and divine will, join forces to bring the world an essential message. At this moment, as the keeper of the Akashic records, I am witness to the presence of each archangel gathering in unison. They come not just as observers, but as active collaborators in the great plan of creation. Michael, Raphael, Uriel, and others, each with their own unique mission and energy, come together to manifest divine love in a tangible way for humanity. The Celestial Assembly is a living metaphor for harmony, order, and unity. It represents the perfect balance between complementary forces, justice and compassion, wisdom and healing, protection and transformation. It is a reminder that, even in times of chaos, there is a greater force at work for the greater good. When these forces come together, the energies of the universe reorganize. This is not just a meeting of angelic figures, it is a portal to spiritual reconnection. At the assembly, decisions are made to strengthen the bonds between the divine and the human, reaffirming the celestial commitment to the evolution of humanity. Every word spoken in the Celestial Assembly echoes for eternity, shaping collective destiny. It's not just about guiding or protecting. It's about awakening in each human soul the memory of its own divine nature. As an archangel who keeps the memories of creation, I can assure you that this awakening is the greatest gift the heavens offer. At the heart of this meeting is a call, an opportunity for you, the inhabitants of the earth, to align yourselves with these higher energies. You are not just spectators at this great gathering, you are active participants, connected to the divine purpose. The assembly is an invitation for each of you to awaken, recognize your role in the cosmic fabric, and contribute to the great symphony of the universe. So I say to you, listen to the signs. Pay attention to the subtle changes around you. They are not coincidences, but reflections of the decisions made in this sacred space. Allow yourself to feel the energy that is descending on the earth, filling every corner with light, love, and hope. The Celestial Assembly is not just a heavenly event, but a reflection of the divine potential that dwells in each of you. When Michael's name is pronounced, an indescribable force is evoked. He is not just an archangel, he is the supreme protector, the defender of the light against the forces that try to obscure it. His presence in the Celestial Assembly is a reminder of the heavenly commitment to protect humanity, regardless of adversity. Michael is the guardian of courage, determination, and truth. His sword, made of pure divine light, is not just a weapon, but a symbol of the power that resides in truth. He does not fight to destroy, but to dispel the illusions and lies that imprison human souls. Its energy is a call for each of you to recognize your own inner strength and courage. When you face moments of doubt or fear, it is Michael who whispers in your heart, "Rise up, for you are stronger than you know." He is present in every moment of overcoming, when, against all odds, you find the strength to go on. He is the one who inspires hearts to resist, even when all seems lost. Michael doesn't just act on the invisible plane. His energy manifests itself through people, situations, and even words that reach you at just the right moment. Perhaps it's advice from a friend, a song that plays on the radio, or a hopeful thought that pops up unexpectedly. These are all reflections of his protective intervention. But Michael also reminds us that true strength comes from within. He doesn't want us to depend on him, but to awaken our own ability to protect ourselves. His message is clear. You are the co-creators of your lives. Use your courage as a shield and your truth as a sword. His presence in the celestial assembly reinforces his commitment to protecting humanity, but also to spiritual freedom. He doesn't protect to create dependency. He protects so that each soul can find its own path and fulfill its divine purpose. Whatever challenges you face, remember that Michael is with you. He is the force that won't let you fall, the voice that calls you to the truth, and the shield that protects you from negative energies. Call on him, not as a savior, but as an ally. Together, you can face any adversity, because where there is truth and courage, there is light, and where there is light, Michael is present. Among those present at the assembly, Raphael stands out as the healer of soul, body, and spirit. His energy is like a crystalline river that flows through the pains and wounds of humanity, bringing relief, hope, and renewal. He is not just an archangel of healing, he is the living manifestation of divine love that wishes to restore wholeness to every being. Raphael reminds us that healing is a holistic process. It's not just about healing the physical body, but also about purifying the mind and heart. He whispers in our ears that many of our pains are a reflection of emotional or spiritual wounds. Heal from within, he says, and the outside will be a reflection of that harmony. His presence is not invasive, it is gentle and compassionate. He appears in the little things, in the tranquility of a sunrise, in the friendly hand of someone offering comfort, or in the silence that brings clarity after an emotional storm. He is always present, but his healing can only be received when we open our hearts and allow his light to touch us. Raphael also teaches us that healing is closely linked to forgiveness. Holding on to hurts and resentments is like carrying a weight that prevents the body and soul from fully restoring themselves. He invites us to release these burdens, not because others deserve it, but because we deserve to be free. Forgiveness, according to Raphael, is an act of self-love. At this point, Raphael reminds us that we are living in a time of great transformation, where many wounds come to the surface to be healed. He doesn't ask us to run away from pain, but to face it with courage and compassion. He guides us in understanding that pain is temporary, but healing is eternal. If you feel that you are at a point where everything seems to be falling apart, know that Raphael is by your side. He not only offers healing, but also the wisdom needed to understand the cycles of life. Every wound carries a lesson, and every lesson brings us closer to wholeness. Call out to him. Open your hearts to his healing light. Raphael will not only ease your pain, but he will also teach you how to transform these experiences into strength and wisdom. He is the angel of renewal, and his mission is to ensure that each soul reaches its greatest expression of health and balance. Uriel, the archangel of wisdom and divine enlightenment, brings with him a light that dispels the darkness of ignorance and confusion. His presence in the celestial assembly not only reinforces the importance of wisdom, but also the need for clarity and discernment on the human path. He is the torchbearer who illuminates the inner and outer labyrinths, helping each soul to find the truth. Uriel doesn't speak out loud. His messages come as a whisper in the heart, an epiphany that comes at just the right moment. He reminds us that true wisdom is not only in books or advice, but in the deep connection with one's own divine essence. Everything you seek is already within you, he says. All you have to do is look inside, trust, and allow the light to guide you. His energy is transformative, but requires openness and humility. It doesn't impose truths, but offers perspectives. Its light is an invitation to reflection and self-discovery. For those who find themselves lost, Uriel offers a spiritual compass, showing that, even in the greatest uncertainties, there is a way forward. He teaches us that wisdom is not just an accumulation of knowledge, but the ability to apply that knowledge with love and discernment. Uriel is also the archangel who reveals the greater purpose. He helps souls to see beyond immediate circumstances, showing that every challenge, every victory, is part of a greater plan. When we feel disoriented, it is Uriel who reminds us that we are not alone, that there is a divine purpose guiding our every step. In the celestial assembly, Uriel stands as a pillar of clarity in the midst of life's complexities. He reminds us that confusion often arises when we disconnect from our divine essence. Reconnect to the source, he encourages us. Let the inner light illuminate the outer path. He also challenges us to question our beliefs and prejudices. Uriel is not afraid of doubt. He embraces it as a tool for expansion. He guides us to use doubt as a stepping stone to truth, showing us that enlightenment is not the end of the journey, but a continuous process of learning and growth. If you feel stuck in cycles of confusion or uncertainty, call upon Uriel. Allow him to be the light that guides your steps and the voice that whispers forgotten truths. His wisdom is not just to solve immediate problems, but to help build a solid foundation of understanding and purpose. He is the archangel who brings peace to the mind and clarity to the heart. The fabric of life is a powerful metaphor that describes the interconnectedness of all human experiences. Each moment, each choice, each encounter is a thread that makes up a unique and unparalleled pattern. As guardian of the Akashic records, I, Metatron, carefully observe how this fabric is formed over time, revealing the hidden beauty behind every difficulty and triumph. Imagine that your lives are like a great carpet being woven by divine hands. At times, the threads seem confused, the knots difficult to understand, and the pattern invisible from the side you are on. However, on the other side, the Creator sees a perfect work of art in constant evolution. Nothing is left to chance. Every thread, even those that seem out of place, contributes to the grandeur of the whole. This fabric is not just individual, but collective. The lives of all of you are intertwined, forming an immense tapestry that encompasses humanity as a whole. When a soul chooses to shine, its light spreads through the connected threads, illuminating those around it. In the same way, when a heart is wounded, that pain resonates through the fabric, asking for attention and healing. The great challenge for humanity is to trust the process, even when they can't see the whole pattern. Pain, challenges, and moments of doubt are like knots that strengthen the fabric, giving it resilience and depth. Nothing is wasted, everything has a purpose. This is why the Celestial Assembly encourages us to continue weaving with faith, knowing that the final work will be of unimaginable beauty. In this context, each of you is a craftsman. You have the freedom to choose the threads you wish to use, the threads of kindness, forgiveness, patience, or sometimes the threads of anger and fear. Your choices shape not only your own patterns, but also impact the threads of those connected to you. That's why it's essential to be aware of the decisions you make and the energies they emanate. But remember, you are not alone in this process. The archangels, the Celestial Assembly, and the Creator himself are by your side, guiding your hands whenever you ask for help. When you face moments of difficulty, trust that the fabric is still being formed and that the Creator never abandons his work. Each thread, each color has its purpose, and the final beauty will be greater than you can imagine. So don't give up weaving. Even when things seem disordered, even when discouragement tries to overwhelm you, remember, you are part of something much bigger. The fabric of life is not just about you, but about the impact you leave on the world. Keep weaving with love, faith, and hope, and you will see that in the end, the work will be worthy of all the struggle. Among the many qualities that a human being can cultivate, there are those that shine brightly, like stars in the vast sky of existence. Optimism, compassion, and faith are these stars, capable of illuminating not only one's own path, but also that of everyone around them. These qualities are not just virtues, but true portals to the connection with the divine. Optimism is more than seeing the bright side of things. It's believing that regardless of the circumstances, there is a greater purpose at work. It's an inner strength that transcends despair, allowing you to move forward even when the path seems hazy. Be like the sun, the assembly teaches us. Even in the midst of clouds, its light never ceases to shine. Compassion, in turn, is the key to the true connection between souls. It is through compassion that you recognize the divinity in the other, and by extension, in yourself. Compassion is the universal language that breaks down barriers, heals wounds, and builds bridges. It is not just an act, but a state of being, a reflection of the divine love that dwells in everyone. Finally, faith is the foundation that sustains optimism and compassion. It is not blind belief, but an unshakable trust in the power of the divine that works in and through you. Faith is what keeps you steady in the storms, allowing you to see beyond the immediate circumstances and connect with the greater plan. These qualities are like lanterns that you carry with you. The more you feed these lights, the stronger the glow. And when the world around you seems shrouded in darkness, it will be the glow of these qualities that guides you back to the light. The power to decide is one of the greatest gifts humanity has received from the Creator. Every choice, however small it may seem, has a profound impact on the course of your life and your connection to the divine purpose. It is through decisions that you shape not only your own destinies, but also contribute to the collective fabric of existence. Decisions are like seeds planted in the fertile soil of experience. Some sprout quickly, bringing almost immediate results. Others, however, take time to grow, revealing their true importance only after years of patience and dedication. But one thing is certain. Every choice carries with it an energy, and that energy reverberates throughout the universe. I, Metatron, guardian of the Akashic Records, am the cosmic scribe who documents every choice made by every soul. Not as a judge, but as a witness to the individual journey. My pages record not only the results, but also the intentions that guided each decision. That's because in the spiritual realm, the intention is just as powerful as the act itself. At this time, the Celestial Assembly wants you to reflect on the transformative power of your choices. They are not merely automatic responses to circumstances, but opportunities to align your lives with divine purpose. Every decision, whether conscious or unconscious, contributes to the construction of your reality. You may ask yourself, how can I make decisions in line with my purpose? The answer lies in listening to the inner voice that connects directly to divine wisdom. This voice is not loud or insistent. It is subtle, a whisper that arises in the silence of introspection. The more you cultivate the habit of listening to this voice, the clearer the choices you need to make become. Decisions don't have to be perfect, because perfection is not required of you. What matters is authenticity, the intention behind each choice. Even mistakes are part of learning, because the universe is infinitely merciful and always offers new opportunities to start again. When you face moments of doubt, remember that you are not alone. The archangels are by your side, ready to guide your minds and hearts. Michael can give you courage, Uriel, wisdom, Raphael, peace, and I, Metatron, the clarity of your connection with the greater plan. All you have to do is ask. Finally, know that your decisions are not isolated. They intertwine with the choices of other souls, creating a cascade effect that affects the whole world. Therefore, decide with love, with compassion, and with the certainty that each conscious choice is a way of honoring the divine that dwells within you. Inside each one of you is a unique, eternal, and inextinguishable light. This inner light is a reflection of the divine spark that the Creator has placed in each soul. It not only lights the way in times of darkness, but also serves as a beacon that guides others on their journeys. The Celestial Assembly calls for each of you to turn your attention to this light. In a world full of external distractions, it's easy to forget that the true source of guidance lies within you. This light does not need to be earned, for it is already present. What is needed is to recognize it, nurture it, and allow it to shine freely. I, Metatron, see this light as the thread that connects each soul to the Creator. It not only lights the way, but also provides the strength needed to overcome challenges. When you feel lost, disconnected, or hopeless, it is this light that can guide you back to the center of who you really are. Allow yourself to ask, how can I access this light? The answer lies in stillness, in connecting with the divine through prayer, meditation, or simply intentional silence. When you quieten your mind and listen to the call of your heart, this light becomes more visible, more palpable, until you realize that it has been there all along. This light is also a gift to the world. The more you allow it to shine, the more you inspire others to do the same. This is why the Celestial Assembly emphasizes that you are not only here to find your own light, but also to be guides for those around you. Your actions, words, and energies can ignite sparks in other souls, creating a network of light that illuminates the entire planet. But remember, this light does not require perfection. It shines even in imperfections, struggles, and moments of vulnerability. Its strength lies in authenticity. Don't hide your shadows, because it is through the contrast between light and dark that the true beauty of the soul is revealed. Your inner light is your compass. When the storms of life hit you, trust it. It always points to love, truth, and the greater purpose, and the more you follow it, the stronger it will become, until it becomes impossible to ignore. Transformation is at the heart of the spiritual journey. There is no growth without change, and there is no change without light. Inner light is the most powerful tool for transformation, because it acts not only on a personal level, but also on a collective one. When you allow your light to shine, it not only transforms your own life, but also has a profound impact on the world around you. The Celestial Assembly is here to remind you that transformation doesn't have to be dramatic to be significant. Small acts of love, kindness, and courage are like stones thrown into a pond, creating waves that expand far beyond where they fell. Each time you choose to act from your light, you are contributing to the transformation of the universe. This light is not just a passive force, it is active and creative. It gives you the power to heal wounds, break cycles of pain, and create new realities. When you recognize your inner light, you realize that you are not victims of circumstances, but agents of change. You have the ability to transform not only your own lives, but also the lives of those you touch. Transformation through light is not a linear process. It involves challenges, moments of doubt, and sometimes even setbacks. But every step, even the most difficult ones, is an opportunity to grow and align more deeply with the divine purpose. The archangels are here to support this process, offering courage, clarity, and healing whenever necessary. You don't have to do this alone. The divine light within you is reinforced by the light of others. When you unite in love and purpose, your lights combine, creating a transformative force that is greater than the sum of its parts. The Celestial Assembly encourages you to seek this union, knowing that together you can perform miracles. Allow yourselves to be transformed by the light. Embrace change, even when it seems difficult. Trust that each step is guided and that in the end, you will be an even fuller expression of the divine beauty you have always carried within you. Within each of you lies unlimited potential, an infinite source of love, wisdom, and power that is waiting to be awakened. This potential is the essence of who you are, the purest expression of your connection with the divine. Recognizing it and cultivating it is the greatest gift you can give yourself and the world. The Celestial Assembly sends this message. You are not here to live small lives, but to shine with all the splendor of your inner light. Your potential is not something to be conquered, but discovered. It already exists, just waiting for you to open up to it. The world often tries to convince you otherwise. It makes you believe in limitations, fears, and doubts. But these illusions have no power in the face of divine truth. You are children of the light, and your capacity to create, love, and transform is unlimited. Embrace your potential with courage. Allow yourself to dream big, believe in miracles, and act with purpose. The more you connect with your inner light, the more evident this potential becomes, and the more positive impact you can have on your own lives and the world around you. The Celestial Assembly invites you to take the first step, to say yes to your own greatness. The path may not be easy, but it is full of purpose and rewards that transcend human understanding. You are the guardians of your own destiny, and the universe is by your side every step of the way. If this message resonated with you, if something here has awakened a new vision, or brought a deeper meaning to what we are living through, I invite you to enjoy this video and share your own impressions and ideas in the comments. And to follow more content like this, where we explore spiritual awakening and the messages of our cosmic brothers and sisters, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way, you won't miss any updates and you'll be part of a community of seekers who, like you, are in tune with the purpose of creating a new consciousness for our world. Thanks for watching and for being part of this journey. See you in the next video.